Hello there, welcome to the Sunday Show on 88.10 Lagos Station for Excellence. Where else would you rather be actually at a time like this? You know where your family is? You need to know where your family is. So whichever device you're using to watch us, I welcome you heartily with love, right? Okay, it's always interesting presenting the Sunday Show, and I believe that you are always happy to see me on Sunday Show. You're always happy to watch the Sunday Show. Therefore, your Sunday is always blessed, is always interesting, is always exciting because of Sunday Show, isn't it? Okay, there's a relationship between happiness and the Sunday Show, enlightenment and the Sunday Show, okay, excitement and the Sunday Show. So the Sunday Show is the Sunday Show. Where else would you rather be than on the Sunday Show? Well, yesterday was celebrated as Valentine's Day. I don't want to go through the story of Valentine and all that. Pardon me if I don't celebrate Valentine, but it's okay. A lot of people celebrate Valentine. Don't think about the negative, you know. Think about the good things that love brings. Okay, I was reading about Liam Neeson, who dressed like Cupid and then had Rose as Cupid's arrow, and you could shoot that at a lady, isn't it? Okay, so, but the important thing is try and win a heart, and then try and win your community. Okay, try and extend love to everybody. You know, the essence of Valentine is not necessarily to love one person. You know, it's to extend affection to everybody, extend goodness to everybody, you know. And then don't forget that next week, or this week actually, from Wednesday, the Christians, Muslims will start fasting. In other words, while we have tried to imbibe love, from Wednesday, we should be able to show it. We should be able to be good to everybody. That's a sense of fasting. All right. And today, I'm going to discuss with a sex expert on intimacy. Intimacy at each point in time, whether you're married or you're not married, whether you're pregnant or you're not pregnant, whether you're nursing a child or you're not nursing a child, whether you're a young person or an elderly person. All right. Anybody can have intimacy at any point in time, but how do you do it? How do you understand it? What does it mean? All right, so we're going to look at it and then be able to understand that, so that when you are thinking of love and intimacy, you understand exactly what it's all about. It's going to be an interesting day today, I can assure you. So, and oh, by the way, the rain that fell the other day, I hope it didn't carry your house away. Be prepared, you know, that kind of thing is just very important to be prepared. But there's something I'm not happy about. The gutters are filled with plastics and with debris, you know, so mosquitoes are breeding everywhere. People are falling sick and coughing. Is it good? Is it what you want? Clean your environment. Don't wait for government to come and say clean your environment. Should you do that? That doesn't make sense, does it? All right. Okay, so welcome to the Sunday Show, the greatest show around, isn't it? My name is Chris Aquarando. I'll be right back, don't go away.
Anybody way won't fight you, may they come, they already know. I'll be right beside you, like the wall of Jericho. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know what's going on. Monagiso, 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 my baby boo. I'll be a soldier for you, I'm getting better in Kung Fu. You should know I got you, and you don't need to guide me too. I'll be right beside you in anything that you do. If you ever need saving, I will be running to you, running, running, running to you. I'll be running to you, running, running, running to you. Anywhere that you go to, running, running, running to you. I'll be running to you, running, running, running to you. Anywhere that you go to.
When I'm looking for trouble, it's cause I know that I got you. Wanting my best, everybody, oh oh. And it's because of your kung fu. And anytime that I'm out of control, you hold me down. You never, never let go. Yeah. Munagiso, oh, Munagiso, Munagiso, my baby boo. See all the battles you'll be fighting, and I'll be right there with you. I may be small, but I'm mighty, and I go running for you. And anybody waves happy, yes, no be you, pull it up, be alright. And if I ever need saving, I'll be running to you.
Running, running, running to you. I'll be running to you, running, running, running to you. Anywhere that you go to, running, running, running to you. I'll be running to you, running, running, running to you.
You go there for
Anywhere that you go to, you don't need to worry, anything you want.
Sun up to sundown, love me no go wrong.
Yes, this is still the Sunday show on 88 and 10 Lagos. It's a bright Sunday afternoon, actually, so and I hope you're enjoying yourself. Now, the social media strategist Rebecca Joe, is trying a Guinness World Record activity, trying to help young Africans to monetize their digital space. And let's find out exactly what she wants to do, because this is the age of everybody wants to get to Guinness Book of Records, right? So let's find out what she wants to do and see how we can key into it. All right, so Becky Joe, take it up.
Social media strategist Rebecca Joe, popularly known as the Becky Joe, organized a press conference alongside her team to highlight the preparation and efforts towards attempting a Guinness World Records title for the longest social media marketing lesson by an individual.
A lot of people, it's very easy for you to sign up. It's very easy for you to register. But are you willing to appear? Are you willing to come? It's a free show. It's a free event. I'm not putting a price to it to say, oh, you want to make money through us. No. I'm giving you the platform. I'm giving you the opportunities. And like I also mentioned, we have WhatsApp groups that we've created for those 3,000 people who are going to make it. For the next 3 months, we're going to be guiding you. We're going to be ensuring that you are being counseled, you are being guided. We're having extra live webinars where you are also updated on certain things. We also have most of these brands being happy to sponsor, part of the people who are going to be on these platforms. We're looking at partnering or sponsoring top 100 students, top 500 students, and more to come.
The events team, from Post to Catch, focuses on empowering young Africans with the knowledge and tools needed to monetize their digital presence. Over 3,000 participants are expected to attend the event.
That was Becky Joe and her plans for Guinness World Record. Now, how many of you actually care for the oral health of your children and wards? I'm not talking about yourself. I don't know what you're thinking about your oral health, but it's very important. Now, Hope for Children Foundation is trying to draw our attention to the essence of oral health for our children, for our wards, for our infants from the age of 4 and above. And they did that in Bariga local government, so they started from there. You know, these are places where people wake up in the morning and they look the other way while brushing their teeth on the other side. Okay. So let's find out exactly what happened with Hope for Children Foundation.
Health is wealth, as it is commonly slated. It's in the light that Hope for Children Foundation brought succor to the needy at Agwegu in Bariga community in Lagos. According to the founder and CEO, who said the initiative is brought up as a matter of need that children between the age of 4 and above will benefit and improve their oral health, free screening, prevention of tooth decay, and more, was the reason the outreach came to them. Pediatric dentist Professor Olubukola Olatosi, however, said over 500 children will be attended to and that over 100 professionals are on ground to deliver their experienced expertise to the children in the community.
Every child deserves a healthy smile. Dental health is preventable. It's a preventable disease. No child should suffer from tooth decay. No child should suffer from pain because this is a preventable disease. But a lot of them are not aware and they are not educated. So today we were able to educate them on how they can brush their teeth, and also we gave out toothbrushes, and we are also screening and referring. We hope that this will continue, and we need collaborators to be able to do this.
Some of the beneficiaries, however, thanked the Professor Olubukola for such assistance given to them.
All right, so what have you learned in this place today? What have you learned?
Thank you for coming.
What did you learn? Did you learn how to brush your teeth properly?
Yes.
So how many times are you supposed to brush your teeth in a day?
2 times.
When and when?
In the morning, good night.
In the morning and when? At
Good
night?
night, yes.
All right, can you show us how to brush your teeth properly?
Yeah, you brush your teeth and mouth and ear, down and beard and ear.
All right, what do you have to say to Smiles for Hope Children?
It's fine.
What do you have to say to the organizers? Do you want to tell them thank you?
Thank you, ma.
Professor Olubukola Olatosi also beckoned to philanthropists, government at all levels to cooperate with the foundation as they are ready to give help to the needy in Lagos and Nigeria at large.
Now, I tell you, oral health is on the decline. Now, you can imagine in past years with our grandparents, how they manage the oral health of, infants, of young people, of even adults in those days. You know, they weren't losing their tooth through not keeping it clean, but they were losing it by the consumption of probably local gene and stuff that would wear the gum of the, dental arrangement, and then they begin to have problems. Okay, now, but here these days you have a lot of children wearing braces. A lot of children whose teeth are not cared for. Why did you give birth to them if you can't manage their teeth? Why did you do that? So oral health is very important, okay? So I support what they did in Bariga, and then I do hope that it could be replicated in other local governments. Now, the Lagos Youth Council, okay, Nigerian Youth Council, Lagos State Chapter, they recently organized Lagos Youth Safety, team to teach youths how to be safety conscious. Now, it's not just about youths. It's for everybody, actually. Being safety conscious is so important because armed robber no be thief. No be thief we didn't talk before. All right. Boko Haram no be stranger. Na person way they wear the same barbariga with you. Okay. A bad person that's come to kill you is not coming like the devil. Oh, it's you people that think the devil has hoofs and he's wearing black. That's nonsense. Guy is a handsome man. So when he comes, you would know. So let's find out what the Nigerian Youth Council Lagos State Chapter did about Lagos State Safety Week. Please, don't think it's just the youths alone. All right. Yes, it was organized by youths, for youths, but adults, you didn't take part in it too. So let's see what happened there.
In a bid to strengthen emergency preparedness in the community safety in Lagos State, the Lagos State chapter of the National Youth Council of Nigeria organized the Lagos Youth Talk Series 2.0 with the theme Street Smart Safety: How Lagos Youth Can Strengthen Community Emergency Response. The initiative underscored the critical role young people play in safeguarding their community.
As far as Lagos is concerned, from students to parliamentarians that are young people, and of course to community youth leaders and youth across all party lines, engage them on the importance of youth integration in safety and emergency.
From road accidents to fire outbreaks and other public safety incidents, discussions centered on how Lagos youth can serve as immediate first responders within their neighborhoods.
There are a lot that they need to know about how to respond, especially to emergencies that happen instantly around their communities, because a mind that is not trained cannot be excellent.
It's very critical, particularly first aid approach and CPR knowledge, to resuscitate emergency and to resuscitate young people or even any member of the community in cases of emergency. That we have these skills is a needed one, is a life skill that every young person should know.
Without any reports, they can take anybody, they can assist anybody, any road accident victim to the hospital without having any letter from the police.
A major highlight of the event was the official unveiling of the Lagos Youth Safety and Emergency Response Team, an initiative designed to support government efforts in ensuring faster emergency intervention and improved public safety across Lagos State.
We are housing all of these champions together with key security and emergency safety agencies that we have in Lagos. So everybody will be on a single platform to share information on prompt basis and to share resources to ensure that Lagos is known and is known for more productive engagement to reduce emergency.
The emergency number remains 112767. So while citizens are cognizant of that number, we also have first responders who are the youths in all of these communities to be first responders. They've taken charge, they've taken responsibility.
The event brought together policymakers, youth leaders, and safety professionals to chart a new course of grassroots emergency action across the state.
You're enjoying today's edition of the Sunday Show. Do you know where your family is? Oh, where would you rather be actually than on this channel? NTA Channel 10 Lagos, Station for Excellence. Which other program other than the Sunday Show? All right. Now, interestingly, the social media is a positive environment, but it's also a very negative environment. All right, and unless you understand the ethics of a certain field, of a certain situation, a certain circumstance, a certain place, you wouldn't be able to know how to navigate through the process. The social media is a labyrinth of things, and if you don't know what to do on the social media, then you get into trouble. A lot of people get into trouble, either they're harassed, either they're goaded into doing the wrong things. But a lot of people are also being exposed on the social media for the wrong things they're doing. But a lot of people also use the social media to have certificates, to learn, have knowledge, acquire knowledge, to become better. All right. So let's look at the social media and its impact on the society.
Man is a social being who loves to live in the society with other human beings. It is a known fact that man cannot stay alone. He has to relate to the social environment. This could be his home, community, or his state. For him to build better relationship, he needs to communicate. Today's communication has gone beyond the use of telephone, electric telegraph, and newspapers. The advent of the internet made life easy. It revolutionized communication to the extent that it is now the preferred medium of everyday communication, which gave birth to social media. Social media a means of interaction amongst people in which they create, share, and exchange information as well as ideas in virtual communities and networks. Such tools include Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, and so many others have helped break down geographical barriers that once restricted communication with its benefits, which includes sharing information, publicity, meeting people, and growing brands.
Social media has helped in communication in the sense that it has helped the transmission of information and messages easier, and it has largely bridged the gap. Like, we don't have issues of, okay, our relatives are abroad, we can't talk to them. Through Facebook, through Twitter, we can always talk to them and communicate to them.
There's a lot of advantage on the social media platform. Like, basically, it helps a lot of people when it comes to business, when it comes to exposing to art, actually, music. It helps a lot of people because it has that platform that people can use to, reach out to a bigger market.
Social media also has its challenges that could diminish understanding and thoughtfulness and even pose as a threat. This could come in form of cyberbullying, cybercrime, stalking, fraud, and infringement of privacy.
Cyberbullying, actually, it's not a good thing. It's about when people use your information against you. Maybe your picture. You can have an anonymous person take your information, get to use them against you. Maybe your picture, someone can create a fake profile and use your picture against you, your information. And that way people might think it's you, but basically it's not you.
The prevalence of social media has also made it easy for content shared by individuals to be viewed by strangers as well as acquaintances, thereby creating room for insecurity.
On social media, it's like a pass. People can't get to you except you allow them. So when someone infringe on your privacy, I think you've left room for that to some level.
Due to the anonymous nature of the internet, people could sit behind the screen from anywhere in the world and commit fraudulent activities. So it behoves individuals to be more security conscious, to be aware.
With a trend in social media where everyone wants to network, while some have been lucky to enjoy the benefits of social media, some have also suffered the negative side, especially as it concerns their private life.
There is no framework for regulating what goes into the social media. And there are people's rights. Right to privacy is involved. Right to freedom of expression is there. People's right to know is there. But see, we need to balance these rights. If you say, I have freedom of expression, that freedom does not include freedom to libel somebody or to, disparage the reputation of a person and organization.
The benefits of social media cannot be overemphasized, as it hasn't only connected people with their loved ones, but it's one of the means of growing businesses and creating innovations. However, we must shun all manner of negativity associated with it, while users should be cautious and more conservative on sharing information concerning their personal life.
You are still watching Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 10, Lagos, Station for Excellence, and of course, the Sunday Show. Now, interestingly, sex is an issue that is not spoken loudly around here. It's whispered because people are afraid to talk about it. Now, you can imagine how hard it is to talk about it than for you to now get into it and know what it's all about. Now, I'm not here to teach anybody about sex because that doesn't work. It doesn't happen. Nobody teaches anybody sex. I mean, I hear people say sex education. That's nonsense. There's nothing like that. What you have is sexuality education, in which you understand your sexuality, who you are as a male and who she is as a female, and what happens as you progress from a child, an infant, to a child, to a young person, to adolescent, and then a young woman, a young man, and then an adult. So today we're going to go on a journey on sexual intimacy, trying to understand how to navigate through that very dark, I can tell you, if you don't know, but very bright, if you know, pathway to sexual pleasure, understanding what sex and sexuality is all about. And now I have a professional, an expert, an American board certified sexologist and sex part. And then she also navigated through the fields of mathematics and psychology. And I'm talking about Dr. Vera Chikezuoke. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, sir. Good afternoon.
It's always a pleasure to interview you because you make it easy for me to do. But the issue you got into, first of all, in this environment as a female, how easy was it for you to get into this field of study and exposure? How easy? How did you manage? I know your husband is a pastor. That's also another problematic area. So how did it happen?
Okay, it wasn't easy. So let me correct that and say it really wasn't easy.
That's why I say, how easy was it?
No, it wasn't easy. Yeah, I think my story started from the fact that I got married a virgin to a virgin, and then we had.
And both of you were grouping through the darkness.
It was Weibo blind, basically, and but being a Christian.
But thank God it wasn't this period where the social media would destroy both of you.
You really don't know how far. Even as a den,
yes.
Anything you search, okay, let's find ways, solutions. When you try searching, all you see is pornography.
Yeah.
So nobody basically.
Which is terrible.
Which is terrible. Right. But I know that this is something God created, and so it should be good. I shouldn't be feeling guilty or any form of shame when I'm trying to learn or understand about it, right? And so I had to do my professional certification as a relationship and marriage coach, right? And after doing that, my pastor, Dr. Kingsley Okonkwo, pushed me, and said, just as you have a medical doctor, they also have specialties under medicine. Yeah. There's gynecology, there's optometry, there's dentistry, there are various, so under the family life practitioner,
yeah.
Yes, there are various aspects, right? So which would you want to study? And I'm like, sex. He said, really? I said, yes. And I was like, okay, let's see how it goes, And then he pushed me into it, basically financially and otherwise. He basically backed me. So that's where it seemingly looked easy, because I had the backing of my pastor. That was already a known name in the relationship and marriage practice environment, already a known name there. So I had a solid backing of my pastor. And then my husband, again on the other end, because that's another aspect, I have a very, very secure and confident man as a husband, and again, very kind. So with this field I entered, right, if I don't have the backing of my husband, you come across as a loose person. The society now try to tag you with shame and try to make you sound loose or be loose. But when I talk and my husband is there cheering me on and saying, go girl, you can do this, you can do that, but like, okay, your husband is aware. Yes, he's very much aware of what I'm doing, and he's my solid support on this. So that's how we started the journey. And to be able to professionalize as a sexologist, I had to do a prerequisite course in psychology. I mean, people think sex is all about the physicalities.
Yeah.
But I tell people,
we'll talk about that.
It's a mental
we'll talk about that, because that is part of a problem in understanding sex itself. The notions, I call it myths, that people already have embedded in their mindset.
Yes.
So as soon as you open your mouth and you say sex, it don't go under the sheet. So go on, because I still have a little bit for us to talk about your husband. The problem we have in this society is when the man assumes the role of a master, when the man assumes the role of, don't talk, it's not your place to say this, why must you say that? All right. So, and if for society to grow, women must grow. So I want to know the role your husband has actually played. Well, we're actually paying tribute to our husband before we go into what we're talking about today. Yeah, because if he is not a close associate of hers, then I think it will be a steep hill to climb, right?
I wouldn't even be able to climb. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to climb. I wouldn't be able to climb. So my husband, aside from being my husband, is a pastor.
Yeah.
Right. So that also helps with the covering from the Christian for where people find it difficult, looking for a safe space to actually unburden what issues they're experiencing in their marriages. Right. My husband is also a certified relationship and marriage coach.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes. So we counsel together and stuff as that. But when it comes to the sex part of it, he just pushes me and says, do your thing. But the major role he has played for me, aside from being my financial support, is also my emotional. I use the word he's very secure. Yes. He's my emotional standby.
Now, when you say very secure, I want you to explain, because the whole idea is that we are talking about building families.
Yes, please.
We're talking about giving families wings to fly. So when you describe your husband as being secure, what are we talking about?
Talking about the fact that he knows his own, and he knows he's very sure that this is mine. You understand? He's not afraid of outside. Do you understand? Because now, as a sexologist in the world, mostly in our country, we are being sexualized. So once you say a sexologist, people just think, oh, she knows how to do it well. That's it. So there's just this expectation. But there was a period when I just started. Then when we come to church, I say, no wonder, that's why Pastor Chike is always smiling.
We'll come to that. Well, this discussion hasn't actually started. We're on the periphery. So we're going to break now. I want to know what the market is saying. And when we come back, we'll continue with Dr. Vera Chikezie-Oke.
Reliable, long-lasting and accurate weighing solutions in Nigeria. Weighbridge and Skills Services Limited is your trusted partner in consultancy, maintenance, fabrication and installation of digital weighbridges across Nigeria. Introducing the Nigerian Magic Weighbridge, proudly fabricated right here in Lagos, rugged, durable and built to withstand the harsh conditions of Nigeria and Africa, while maintaining international standards. With 1-year warranty, expert support and unmatched reliability, we deliver exactly what your operations need, whether for logistics, agriculture, manufacturing or transport. Call us today on 0803-933-9842 or 0802-940-6275 or email oyelesitola@gmail.com. Weighbridge and Skills Services Limited. Precision you can trust.
Hi everyone, this is Ida Emmanuel Chibike and we are right here in Great John Bosco Nigeria Limited. It's located in 48 Tedusho Road, right here in Suliri, Lagos. Are you an interior designer, an architect, a builder, and you actually looking for a place to get your furnitures and also quality fabrics like curtains for your homes? Great John Bosco is actually one of the best places to get that. We are situated here in Lagos, Nigeria, right here in Tedusho, and we have branches in Abuja and also on the island, that's Lekki Phase 1. We have from the ranges of Turkish fabrics, American fabrics, Italian fabrics, and what have you. We have them in different categories and in different collections. You can also check us online. We are active online on our social media handles. Our Instagram handle is actually Great John Bosco, and also on Facebook at Great John Bosco. This is Great John Bosco Nigeria Limited, your one-stop shop for all interior needs. Don't hesitate to come by our store here in Tedusho, which is the main head office, to see quality designs and fabrics for your need.
Ha! I go
money they go. My children they ask for pap, and I just buy the corn. It go take 3 days to finish the pap.
How they stress yourself at all? See pap where you go just prepare in 2 minutes. I just buy am for market say.
No be this one, make I show you. That's not Checkers pap. The taste not something where my family love.
Checkers custard pap 3 in 1. They make Checkers custard pap flavor from corn, milk, and sugar. Make you just add hot boiling water, turn am, and it done ready. No stress. Now you fit enjoy smooth pap for your house.
Thank you, mommy.
Checkers is my new joy. Oh, gigidi, akamukankwe. Oh, for correct.
Checkers custard pap flavor 3 in 1. Tasty pap, easy pap.
My guest today is a sexologist and sex expert. She's also a mathematician and psychologist. And we're discussing inroads into intimacy. And I just wanted to know how her partner, her husband, encourages, leave the pastor bit, how encourages her. You know, because if a woman is not encouraged in our society, she actually strays off the path. And so for her to be successful, behind every successful woman is a man. Behind every successful man is a woman. Don't be saying talk. No, let's see how it went. So briefly now, how has he been the pillar? How has been that support you were talking about?
Okay, so when I had to study, when I had to do my professional courses and stuff, he had to be with the kids. You know, it helps me take away distraction. You know, I wrote it sometime on my WhatsApp status where I said that my husband protects small Vera. I wrote it in small letters. Protects big Vera from small Vera.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I have the tendency to procrastinate.
All right.
I have the tendency to just say, I want to do this, I want to do that. No. As I'm saying it, he's taking notes of it, and then he follows up to make sure, okay, what next? Okay, now that you're doing this, what next? What's the next thing we're going to do? And he's more of the
practical person.
Okay. So as I'm saying things, I might just be in la la land and just dreaming freely. Okay. Basically, he allows me dream freely. Yeah. And then he sits me down and we start putting structures.
Condition those dreams now.
Putting structures into those dreams.
Okay.
And I just find that when I look, there's somebody there.
He's there.
There's somebody there. There's somebody fighting my battles. There are times when I'm faced with a situation, before I respond, he has responded.
Okay.
Right. And then when it comes to the course part of it, the sexology part of it,
yes.
I mean, I don't preach what I don't practice.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So when I learn in school,
yes.
we are taught this way, I come home, I have a full-fledged human being
laboratory, full-fledged laboratory
to practice on. Yes,
okay.
and he's always willing. There's no. Carry, there are men that say, no, carry those your dreams and go one place. No. Oh, you know, you're my wife. You have to stay and raise the kids. No, I'm allowed to dream freely because there's somebody there to help me put structure.
Great.
To those dreams.
Now, this is so important to us on this program. The whole idea is to get the men involved, whether you're married or it's your partner, okay, whatever status. The important thing is that we can go this journey alone. Now you have 2 books you have written. The first one is From Virgin to Sexpert. You here, I believe you're trying to tell us how it all started. You said both of you were virgins and you didn't know how to navigate the sexuality path, but then suddenly you people began to understand what to do and how to quickly. So let's quickly talk about this, probably in 2-3 minutes.
Okay, so basically From Virgin to Sexpert is me teaching couples through my story and my professional experience, right? So there's medicine in it, there's statistics in it, and then there's my personal experience in it, right? So like I said, I got married a virgin to a virgin, and then we had found it difficult to navigate that period, right? People get married every day. And then mostly as Christians, we are told don't have sex before marriage. And then you get married and everybody's saying we're coming back in 9 months' time. We're coming back for 1 week. But nobody, everybody's expecting that after the wedding, babies are good. But nobody's telling you how to actually have those babies. Nobody's telling you that there's a button. So the way they say it is as if there's a button, there's an on and off switch. So it's been off since. Now that you're married, switch it on and then you just flow, right? But no, there are challenges, there are the mental challenges, the psychological challenges, there are the medical challenges, the physical challenges.
Okay, so let's look at these challenges as they affect intimacy in marriage.
Okay, the very first challenge as virgins actually is knowing where to put what. Sometimes they don't know.
Yeah.
Biology class gives you just a flat image and tells you this is this, this is that, this is that. But in my classes, I have 3D models where I tell you this is what it is. Some females mostly don't even know what they look like down there. So it's like, okay, so this is what you look like, and this is what he should look like, right? And then this is what he's supposed to do, right? And then we also let them know that, okay, you were not single and you were told not to. Now that you're married, you are allowed to. You need to enjoy this thing. This is the way you go about it. You need to be intimate to be able to actually have sex. Now that's why another problem is, because people think sex and intimacy are the same thing.
Okay.
But they are two different words. Intimacy is everything you do that leads up to having sex. Now, when I say everything you do, intimacy also goes beyond what you do. Intimacy is into your spouse see. So when I feel seen, I feel heard, I feel helped, I'm more confident to bring myself, to give of myself to my spouse, and likewise my spouse, right? But the way sex is being talked about or even portrayed mostly on TV and all those movies is that we just say ourselves and we start flinging clothes everywhere and then blah, blah, blah. No, there's a work that's supposed to be done that makes you even think
and be eager for it.
And be eager and desire it. Now, the desire itself, God has already put inside of each and every one of us. Right? But there's something you need to fan that flame. So that's where intimacy comes in. You need to fan that flame. You need to be able to. So these are the things that we teach.
So, so obviously, from virgin to sex part is, that's what you've put down here.
That's what I've put down there. So it also says that because there's this myth or this, propaganda that goes around saying that if you're a virgin, you would not enjoy it when you get married. I still saw it again this morning and I'm like, have you met me? This story tells you that if I could do it, then you can do it. And there are so many others that are doing it.
Okay, so virginity is a virtue.
Virginity is a status.
Yeah, which is desired and desirable.
Yes. You can be a virgin. You can keep being a virgin till marriage. Right. Yes.
If you know the right path. Yeah. Now, the other, you were talking about sexy preggy. Now, obviously, when a lady becomes pregnant or is about getting pregnant, okay, let's just start from there, she begins to let herself loose and not bother about intimacy again and feel, well, I'm married, so what's the big deal? All right. And in this book, you're trying to say that's not it.
Yes.
Till after you've given birth, even if it's CS and not normal delivery, so once that process is done and then you're in the postpartum phase.
I was, if you look at the cover of the book, that's me when I was pregnant 10 years ago.
Okay.
11 years ago, basically. I was actually named hot preggy.
Okay.
By the nurses in the antenatal ward.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I would come in wearing my leggings, wearing my husband's t-shirts, put on my bowler hat, and I'm just bouncing. From my back, you wouldn't know I'm pregnant. Until you come forward and then you see the big bulge, So I experienced it, right? And having to study and all whatnot, we found out that there's this mindset that, have you noticed that a lady is normal until she does the test and she finds that she's pregnant?
Yeah, okay.
When she finds she's pregnant, she now starts,
then she begins to change.
She now starts leaving herself.
Okay.
No. You don't need to lose yourself because you're pregnant. Pregnancy is just a phase. It's a 10 months phase. Yes, that's another lie we hear. 9 months, no 9 months. Pregnancy is a 10 months phase, right? It's a period.
Okay, we'll continue with that. Let's get to the market still. I want to know what's going on there. And by the way, I'm inviting you to be part of the sponsors of this program. So I'll be right back, don't go away.
Do you need hotel service that runs hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms, suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express Hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu, to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
Ha! My children, they ask for pap, and I just buy the corn.
See pap, how be this one? No? Make I show una. This na Checkers pap.
They make Checkers custard pap flavor from corn, milk, and sugar. Make it just add hot boiling water, turn am, and it don't ready.
Thank you, Mommy. Checkers is my new joy. Oh, gigidi, akamu kangbe, ofo correct.
Checkers custard pap flavor, 3 in 1. Tasty pap, easy pap.
Modupe Oyewumi, the General Manager of NTA Lagos Channel 10. We are the station for excellence. We give you quality programs and news.
Looking for updates in the entertainment industry in and around is here for you.
Tasty for history and cultural content. Ajogumba is a must-watch.
Stay informed for current affairs and update that matters. Join us at 7 o'clock for reliable and authentic stories every day.
On Boshenlo, we dish out topical issues in our society. Boshenlo, Mojedudwe.
To know the importance, principle, value, obligation of the Quran and Hadith of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, join me on the program Message of Islam.
To catch up with celebrities and trendy songs, watch eCafe on NTA Channel 10.
I serve weekly health updates on Health Watch.
Welcome to another remarkable edition of Mary Lane. It's another beautiful time to celebrate.
Triple M closes the gap between the people, the government, and the business communities.
We're in the business of quality programming, news, and content. Therefore, advertise your products on NTA Lagos Channel 10. We have the mileage.
So my guest, Dr. Vera Chikezuoke, is still here. So you were quickly talking about intimacy during pregnancy and after. So let's quickly do that. We don't really have much time now.
Okay, yeah. So being pregnant does not mean you are sick. Being pregnant does not stop you from having any form of intimacy with your spouse, right? Unless expressly given, it's an express instruction
by the
from the gynecologist. If not, you don't have any problem with, continuing intimacy. I dare say that the intimacy you build during that phase of pregnancy is what will carry you through during the very first 6 weeks after birth.
Because you need to balance the hormones.
Yes.
Okay, all the luteinizing hormone, the prolactin, and so
everything that has been extracted and been input into the system between labor and delivery. Now, medically, it says it takes 6 weeks for the body to recover after childbirth, right? No, but every pregnancy is different, every delivery is different, every human being is different. Sometimes you would have done the delivery, right? And then 6 weeks after, the person is not mentally ready to do that. It's not necessarily ready to resume the intimate life. Now, if the person is not mentally ready to resume the intimate life, what would have happened is the intimacy she built before, during pregnancy, that now gets her up and ready for resuming afterwards.
Okay.
And how can she do this? She needs a stable, emotionally stable husband.
Okay.
So that's another role the husband has to play. So this book also guides the man, guides the woman through the phases of trying to conceive, of being pregnant, and postpartum.
Okay. Right. Okay, quickly, let's talk about, you want to launch the books, where, when, and then what do you want to achieve?
Okay, so I'm not just launching the book. I'm actually doing an event called the Intimacy Experience.
Okay.
Now, it's basic. The whole idea is that when you come in, you're coming in not just to buy a book. You're coming to learn, because you're going to pass through the various phases of sex once you get married, enjoying sex during marriage, right? Then trying to conceive. So I'm bringing professionals in different phases to handle various phases of this. And then, of course, we're going to be launching the both books. It's happening on the 21st of February, 2026 at Lagos Orchid Hotel.
Okay, Lagos Orchid Hotel is off Eleganza bus stop?
Off Eleganza, yes.
Yeah.
Along Orchid Road.
Along Orchid Road, off Eleganza bus stop. That's on 21st.
On the 21st,
And your time
Saturday,
is 12 noon.
12 noon.
Okay, you're inviting, is it closed event or everybody's invited?
No. Everybody's invited. Like I told my husband again, like I don't want to restrict it. I want it open, because if you do one invitation, they may not end up coming. And most of these people you are inviting personally, in quotes, they believe they know these things. I want to reach people that don't know these things, that need this information. I want to reach people that are about to get married. I want to reach people that are already married. I want to reach people trying to conceive. I want to reach people already pregnant. I want to reach people that have had babies and can't figure out what to do with their intimate lives, right? So basically, it's open to everyone.
Because it's titled The Intimacy Experience. So an intimacy and sexual wellness festival. That's what you tagged it.
Yes.
So it encompasses all this.
It encompasses the intimacy aspect. It also encompasses sexual wellness. So there are medical doctors, there are midwives, there are lactation professionals. So various aspects of the human life, right, are going to be tackled on that day.
Great. It's been exciting talking to you. So, let's round off. What was the bottom line of our discussion today, the intimacy experience? What have we, what would the viewer need to take home?
Oh, okay. Come for the intimacy experience. It's an intimate and sexual awareness festival with Dr. Vera. So it's beyond spending time with me. It's also an opportunity for you to tap into these wells of knowledge. And I'm not doing it alone. I'm doing it with a couple of friends and colleagues. So if you don't understand me, you understand the midwife. If you don't understand the midwife, you understand the holistic doctor. If you don't understand the holistic doctor, you understand the pastor. So come and have a wholesome experience hanging out with me as I launch my books.
All right. Well, that's on the 21st of this month at Lagos Orchid Hotel of Eleganza, Boston. So my guest today has been Dr. Vera Chikezie Oke, sex expert and sexologist. And then we've talked about the intimate experience, what it means to enjoy your sexual life. So, Doctor, it's a pleasure having you on the program today.
Always a pleasure to be here.
It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, that's about the size of our program today. A lot of people have been part of this, those behind the scenes, from producer to the production crew, to the camera people, to the directors. Those behind the scenes, wonderful people, and they've made it possible for the program to go on today. And then for you viewers, you have the largest share of my thanks for keeping me company, isn't it? All right, in the confines of where you're watching. And then thank you so much. We could do this together again on Sunday, isn't it? You know how to do it. All right. And then Dr. Vera Chikezioke has been an interesting guest, and then I also learned quite a lot from her. And now, if you're not live, you can't be with me again on Sunday. So stay safe. My name is Chris Akwarandu. I've been your host. Bye for now.
Nobody feels us you, 'cause now me